everyone, and welcome back to Thursday Night Story Time. My name is Allison, and I work at Iris in the Education Department with Jennifer. And we are working to put together this series on Thursday evenings where we read stories together and learn English. So today we're going to read the book, The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Suess. Before we get started, I want to remind you to click the button with the 2 C's on the bottom so that you can, it's called closed captioning, so that you can learn English by seeing the words on the bottom of the video. So you can see the words as I say them and as you hear them. So we hope that you'll gather your kids together, or maybe just you will sit and listen to the story. We also have other stories that we've read that you can find on this channel. And each week we're going to record short videos with vocabulary so that you can practice saying the words in each book that we read before we read a new book. So thank you for being here, and let's get started. So today we're reading the book, The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Suess. And you can see this is the cat, and he's wearing a hat and a bow tie, and this is the front cover of the book. This is the spine of the book, and it also says, The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Suess. And this is what keeps all of the pages inside of the book. And this is the back cover, and it talks about why this book was written and how it was written. The Cat in the Hat. And there he is again, smiling at us. This is the cover page, and it says, The Cat in the Hat by Dr. Suess. And there's the cat in his hat and his bow tie, and there's a fish in a bowl and an umbrella. The sun did not shine. It was too wet to play. So we sat in the house all that cold, cold, wet day. So there's a house here, and you can see that it's raining, and there are 2 kids sitting in their house. I sat there with Sally. We sat there, we 2. And I said, how I wish we had something to do. Too wet to go out and too cold to play ball. So we sat in the house. We did nothing at all. So you can see the 2 kids in a window. So all we could do was to sit, 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 sit. And we did not like it, not one little bit. So you can see they're sitting in their chairs, and you can see the fish right here, and it's still raining outside. Bump! And then something went bump. How that bump made us jump. So you can see the 2 kids jump because they're surprised at a bump, and they're still sitting in their chairs. And there's the fish. He looks surprised too. We looked. Then we saw him step in on the mat. We looked, and we saw him, the cat in the hat. And he said to us, why do you sit there like that? I know it is wet, and the sun is not sunny. But we can have lots of good fun that is funny. So you can see the two kids sitting in their chairs and they're looking. They looked at the cat in the hat with his bow tie, and he's walking in the door on the mat with his umbrella, and he wants to have some fun. I know some good games we could play, said the cat. I know some new tricks, said the cat in the hat. A lot of good tricks. I will show them to you. Your mother will not mind at all if I do. Then Sally and I did not know what to say. Our mother was out of the house for the day. Uh-oh. So you can see the cat tipping his hat with his umbrella and his bow tie. And there's the fish in his bowl. And the two kids, they don't really know what to do about him. So there's the cat in the hat with his umbrella and his bow tie, and the two kids and the fish. But our fish said, "No, no, make that cat go away. Tell that cat in the hat, you do not want to play. He should not be here. He should not be about. He should not be here when your mother is out." So the fish is scolding the kids and saying that the cat shouldn't be in the house when their mom is gone. Now, have no fear, said the cat. My tricks are not bad, said the cat in the hat. Why, we can have lots of good fun, if you wish, with a game that I call Up, Up, Up with a Fish. Oh no. Put me down, said the fish. This is no fun at all. Put me down, said the fish. I do not wish to fall. So there's the fish in the bowl, and the cat in the hat is holding him up with his umbrella. And the two kids are looking at him very worried. And the fish is yelling at him, "Put me down." Have no fear, said the cat. I will not let you fall. I will hold you up high as I stand on a ball. With a book on one hand and a cup on my hat. But that is not all I can do, said the cat. Oh my goodness. So the two kids are watching the cat in the hat hold the fish in his bowl on his umbrella and a book, like the book that we're reading, and he's standing on a ball. And there's a cup on his hat. Look at me now, said the cat, with a cup and a cake on the top of my hat. I can hold up 2 books. I can hold up the fish and a little toy ship and some milk on a dish. And look, I can hop up and down on the ball. And that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. So the two kids are watching again, and the cat's added some things. Now he has a cake on his hat with the cup, 2 books, some milk in a glass, his umbrella, and a toy ship. And there's the fish in his bowl, and he's standing on a ball. Look at me, look at me, look at me now. It is fun to have fun, but you have to know how. I can hold up the cup and the milk and the cake. I can hold up these books and the fish on a rake. I can hold the toy ship and a little toy man. And look, with my tail, I can hold a red fan. I can fan with the fan as I hop on the ball. But that is not all. Oh no, that is not all. So the two kids are watching him, and he has even more in his hands as he stands on the ball. He has a fan, so you fan yourself when you get hot. He has a rake, 3 books, and the cake. What else is new? Oh, and he has a little toy on that boat. My goodness. This is what the cat said. Then he fell on his head. He came down with a bump from up there on the ball, and Sally and I, we saw all the things fall. So you can see the two kids are watching, and all the things fell, and the cat fell on his head. Oh no. And our fish came down too. He fell into a pot. He said, "Do I like this? No, I do not. This is not a good game," said our fish as he lit. "No, I do not like it, not one bit." So there's the fish, and he's in a teapot. And he's really upset about this game. And the game is usually supposed to be fun. Do you play games? But he doesn't seem to like this one. "Now look what you did," said the fish to the cat. "Now look at this house. Look at this. Look at that. You sank our toy ship, sank it deep in the cake, and you bent our new rake. You should not be here when our mother is not. You get out of this house," said the fish in the pot. So you can see that the fish in the pot is really, really upset at the cat. And the cat looks like he can see all the trouble that he's in. And there's the rake all bent. "But I like to be here. Oh, I like it a lot," said the cat in the hat to the fish in the pot. "I will not go away. I do not wish to go." "And so," said the cat in the hat, so, I will show you another good game that I know." So there's the cat in his hat, and the fish in his pot, and the two kids. And the fish looks really worried about this new game. And then he ran out. And then fast as a fox, the cat in the hat came back with a box. That's the box. A big red wood box. It was shut with a hook. "Now I look at this trick," said the cat. "Take a look." So there's the cat in his hat with the box, the kids, and there's the fish in his pot. Then he got up on top with a tip of his hat. "I call this game fun in a box," said the cat. "In this box are 2 things I will show to you now. You will like these two things, said the cat with a bow. So you can see that he's tipping his hat, the cat, on the box, and the kids are looking with the fish in his pot. I will pick up the hook. You will see something new. Two things, and I call them thing one and thing two. These things will not bite you. They want to have fun. Then out of the box came thing two and thing one. And they ran to us fast. Would you like to shake hands with thing one and thing two? So there's the box, and the cat in the hat opened it, and out came these two things, thing one and thing two. One and two. And it looks like they're gonna shake hands with the kids. And Sally and I did not know what to do. So we had to shake hands with thing one and thing two. We shook their two hands, but our fish said, no, no, those things should not be in this house. Make them go. So they're shaking hands. They should not be here when your mother is not. Put them out, said the fish in the pot. So the fish in the pot is really worried about these things. Have no fear, little fish, said the cat in the hat. These things are good things. And he gave them a pat. They are tame, oh so tame. They have come here to play. They will give you some fun on this wet, wet, wet day. So there are the two kids, the things, the fish in the pot, and the cat in the hat. Now here is a game that they like, said the cat. They like to fly kites, said the cat in the hat. No, not in the house, said the fish in the pot. They should not fly kites. In a house, they should not. Oh, the things they will bump. Oh, the things they will hit. Oh, I do not like it. Not one little bit. So the fish is still upset, and the things are flying kites. And there's the cat and the two kids. Oh gosh. Then Sally and I saw them run down the hall. We saw those two things bump their kites on the wall. Bump, thump, thump, bump down the wall in the hall. So this is the hall between rooms, and the two things are bumping everything with their kites. And there are the two kids in the door frame. Thing two and thing one, they ran up, they ran down. On the string of one kite, we saw Mother's new gown. Her gown with the dots that are pink, white, and red. Then we saw one kite bump on the top, on the head of her bed. So there's their mom's bed and their mom's gown on the kites. And it looks like they're flying around with it and they're making a mess, and the two kids are watching. Then those things ran about with big bumps, jumps, and kicks, with hops and big thumps and all kinds of bad tricks. And I said, I do not like the way that they play. If mother could see this, oh, what would she say? So there's our narrator, the boy that's talking. And it looks like he's really worried about how they're playing. And there are the kites, their mother's gown, thing 1 and thing 2, and there's the fish in his pot. So do something fast, said the fish. Do you hear? I saw her, your mother is near. So, as fast as you can, think of something to do. You will have to get rid of thing 1 and thing 2. So there's the fish talking to the kids, and there's his pot, and the kite, and the things. So, as fast as I could, I went after my net, and I said, with my net, I can get them, I bet. I bet with my net, I can get those things yet. So there's the boy and his sister over here and his net. And you use a net to catch things. Thing 1, thing 2, and their kite, and all of the things that they broke and bumped. Then I let down my net, and it came down with a plop. And I had them at last. Those 2 things had to stop. Then I said to the cat, now you do as I say. You pack up those things and you take them away. So it looks like he caught them, and the boy is telling the cat to take them away. Oh dear, said the cat, you did not like our game? Oh dear, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame. So the cat looks really, really sad. Then he shut up the things in the box with the hook, and the cat went away with a sad kind of look. This is good, said the fish. He has gone away. Yes, but your mother will come. She will find this big mess. And this mess is so big and so deep and so tall. We cannot pick it up. There is no way at all. No. So there's the cat in his hat with the box and all of the things on the ground, and the 2 kids with the fish in the pot. It looks like a big mess. And then, who was back in the house? Why, the cat. Have no fear of this mess, said the cat in the hat. I will always pick up all my playthings. And so, I will show you another good trick that I know. So the cat is back with this funny looking machine, and there are the 2 kids and the fish in the pot, and it looks like he's going to help them. Then we saw him pick up all the things that were down. He picked up the cake and the rake and the gown and the milk and the strings and the books and the dish and the fan and the cup and the ship and the fish, and he put them away. Then he said, that is that. And then he was gone with a tip of his hat. There he is, tipping his hat with his machine. And he picked everything up. And the fish goes back in his bowl. and the two kids are waving goodbye. Then our mother came in, and she said to us two, "Did you have any fun? Tell me, what did you do?" And Sally and I did not know what to say. Should we tell her the things that went on there that day? So the two kids are sitting in their chairs with their fish by the window, and there's their mom coming in the door. Should we tell her about it? Now, what should we do? Well, what would you do if your mother asked you? The end. And there's the cat in his hat saying goodbye to you. So thank you so much for joining me today to read a book. I hope you will come next Thursday to read another one, and that you will watch our short videos with all the vocabulary, all of the words in the book. Goodbye, everyone.